Hello everyone and welcome to Islanders. This will be a first taste for the channel covering this really delightful little minimalist strategy game. Now this is a game where you're not going to find the same sort of depth in most city builders. It is a city builder, but it takes a much more relaxed approach to the genre. And as I said, it's a minimalist strategy game. You can think along the lines of Mini Metro or Reus. These games where there's some depth to it. There is definitely a wealth of strategy to the game, but the game has a much more gentle pace, and it's really there for you to relax and enjoy yourself. Now, this game released today on the 4th of April and currently has a 10% special offer, a 10% discount, so it'll set you back about £4.30, convert into your regional currency as required. I was very fortunate enough to be given this game by the developers for the sake of checking it out, and I would like to share with you what I have found. We're going to start a new game, and we're just going to relax our way through it. As I take a sip of tea. Honestly, what better way is there to enjoy a relaxing game? Right, move the camera with WASD to continue. Okay, it looks like we have to go through a basic tutorial. You can also move the camera by dragging the left mouse button. Very well. Q and E to rotate, and right mouse button does the same thing. I do like games that allow you to use keyboard and mouse to do all of the panning and such. There is no zoom, or at least I can't see one. Right, so we start up by clicking on this button right here. We get to pick any out of a set of options for buildings that we might want to build. Let's go with the lumberjack pack. It contains a lumberjack and a sawmill. In fact, it contains 2 lumberjacks. Now, as you can see over here, we've got a score 0 out of 20. Over here, we've got a grayed out button. This is the next island. The islands are all procedurally generated, so this really is just a relaxing game. There's no campaign or anything like that. You just keep playing for as long as you can until you run out of options. Now, the way this works is as you reach the score threshold, you'll be given another choice and you can add more buildings to your palette. Right now, we've only got 2. We've got the sawmill, which will get a bonus for each nearby lumberjack, warehouse, or statue, but it'll lose points for any other sawmills within range. The lumberjacks themselves get a bonus for each nearby sawmill, statue, or tree, but will lose points for each lumberjack nearby. So let's see. Given that it's got a reasonable distance, let's go ahead and pop this down. Well, let's start with the sawmill first, since that doesn't get any obvious bonus by itself. If we pop a sawmill around here, we kind of want to try and hoover up as many of these trees as we can, so that'll give us 10 points. Already halfway to our next level. Now, we don't want this to be close enough to overlap the other sawmill, otherwise we lose points. So about there. Another 10 points. Boom. There we go. We can now get another item. We can get the brewing pack or the farming pack. I think we'll go for the mill in the fields. Now, the objective is just to build up your city on each island until you crest the point threshold. As you can see, this is starting to fill up to unlock the next island. At that point, you can leave, or you can just keep on building your island until you can't go any further. Now, there is a lose condition, and we'll cover that in a moment. But first and foremost, the sawmill. I want to pop this down and get 7 points for each lumberjack. So there we go. We should get nice, big, hefty 14 points. If I pop it right in the middle, I may even be able to get some more lumberjacks in the future. Let's go ahead and pop that there. There we are. Now, we need to get up to 70 points. A mill gets a bonus for each warehouse, statue, city centre, field, or mason nearby, but will lose points for each mill. The fields gain points for each mill and for every other field nearby. So this will just straight up get me a couple of points. Where can I place these? A couple of places. What about you? Can I fit you up on the top there? Because that would be amazing. I can put you over here. It looks like that is some sort of special object that gives us points no matter what. I could even put the mill over there. The mill will get me points no matter what, but I do want to try and maximize those points if I can. Now, I couldn't place any farms down there, but that does look like a conspicuously nice place to put something. Basically, I want to try and get it so that we get a decent amount of fields within range, while this can also be in range of the city centre. You can rotate by using your scroll wheel on your mouse, so I'll pop it there. There we are. Whenever you reach your score goal by filling up this bar, you get new buildings. The game is over once you run out of stuff to build. So at that point, if you don't have enough points to unlock the next item and you've placed all of your buildings, then it's game over, assuming that you haven't unlocked the next island. If you have, then you can continue going on and then you'll get your high score, etc, etc. Sure, let's go ahead and place this down. We can rotate it as we please. You can see that the land is changing around a bit. Now, we do want to pop these reasonably close. Unfortunately, we're no longer getting a bonus from the mill itself, and that is a bit of a shame. But let's have a look at what else we can get. We can get a brewing pack, a brewery and hop field, or we can get a city pack, a city centre, house and mansion. I think we're going to go for the city centre. Okay, we've got 3 mansions, get a bonus for each nearby city centre, shaman, plateau, wall plateau, statue, fountain, park, market, tower, temple, jewellery, and other mansions. But they'll lose points for circuses and walls, whereas the houses will lose points for walls and jewellery. They don't like all the pompous types that go to the jewellery stores. Why so mean though? Jewellery looks great on everyone. But you'll get points for masons, houses, town centre. They don't get any points for mansions, but they both get nice amount of points for the city centre. City centre will get extra points for the mill, bishop, statue, mason, but doesn't want to be near a resort oasis, another city centre, or a shaman. Rightio. How we pop this around there? So we get a couple of points from the mason back, the mill back there. Sure. It's not exactly going to be in the center of the city, and perhaps I should be doing that. But we'll see. Now, let's go ahead and place down some of these houses then. Let's have these houses just kind of dotted around the city center. I would also like a mansion. We'll have it just slightly skew-width. I do like the fact that we can make them slightly skew-width. I don't want to take this away. No, maybe we should for science that. If I put this down and got rid of this, would we lose points from the farm? That's a good question, actually. Still, I want this mansion to be kind of secluded on the side there. I think it'll look quite nicely. Alright, let's for science this. Another mansion there. We're getting rid of the tree. No, we didn't lose that, but it has impacted the amount of money we're going to be able to make with any future lumberjacks, I guess. Let's pop a couple more of these down. That was a nice hefty 9 there. Okay, not bad. We're up to 145. We're almost unlocked the next island. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, brewing pack or the shaman? Yeah, let's get the shaman. Okay, what do we got? Got another lumberjack. Damn it. Too late for me now, though. Can we squeeze you in there? Sort of. Guess you need it in such a place that you're not gonna we're not gonna lose more points than we're gaining. I'll pop it there. That's fine. Right, the shaman. Statue, temples, flowers. But a lot of places gain a bonus for being in the presence of a shaman. The flowers get a massive bonus in the presence of a shaman. Wow, okay. That's actually quite impressive. Oh, wow. 23. Can we put one up there? Ah, look at that. It would have been glorious. Lots of other buildings are going to gain points, though. Sure, we're going to pop it around on this side. It seems that around here, there was one that had 23, something like that. Yes. Can we get any better than that? I don't think we're going to. We're going to have a little cliffside shaman. I think that works amazingly well. And that is bringing us a long way to the next point. I can get some houses. Another mansion, perhaps, up here, near the city centre. Kind of secluding the fields. No, let's not put it by the fields. We'll have it over here instead. There we go, by the other mansions. Now, if I pop down a house in there, I'll get a good bit of points. Oh, that is a good position there for this house. Both the shaman and the city centre. There we are. And that has taken us a goodly way to the next area. Sure, we'll have a house over there. That'll be the shaman's house, I think. Maybe we can even have a little field over here. Oh no, we need that to be on nice soil, it seems. Very well. Can we squeeze one in there? No. Can we squeeze one on the side? Maybe. Let's try and stack these up such that I can get quite a few of them fit in there. We can go to the new island now, but I'd like to continue with this one. We've only just begun. I think we've got quite a lot of room. We can get a fisher now. But maybe we should get a brewer. Let's be honest. Hops. Come on now. Another lumberjack, really? I mean... Okay, but I'd lose more points there than I'd gain. Are there any islands with trees on in the distance? This place is actually quite large. Any other islands? Any islands? No islands? Alright, well, fine. I guess we're not going to place that down then. I'm not going to get anything for it. There's no point. So, brewer. Hopfield statue, warehouse. I mean, come on. Everyone is going to be happy to live in the proximity of a brewery. We can pop it right there. And we can have a hop field behind it. There we go. Oh, it's starting to look like a pretty nice little island. Island paradise. Let's go for some more housing. Can we fit any more down here? Can we squeeze one in there? Oh, we can. Tiny little secluded home. I like it. It's the kind of place I'd like to live. I approve. We'll take it. We'll get... You're going to be a tricky one to place though, aren't you? I fear you might, yes. Alright, well, I can place you down on the beach. Sure, let's get some housing down here, shall we? On there. And we can just get them to entertain themselves. But I think that may be our lot. I don't believe we're getting more out of this. We would lose so many points by placing this there. I guess I'm going to pop it over there. But there we go. We're not getting any further. We managed to get 233 out of 250. Let's go on to the next island. Okay, let's go. Start expedition. You'll continue on to a mysterious new island. There is no way to return to your current island, but you keep your score. Let's go! Ah, does that mean that we keep our score threshold? Yes, it does. Interesting. Well, actually, our scores kind of went up a little bit. It popped us up to the next threshold. A brick industry or a lumber pack? Well, there's loads of trees here. Let's start with lumber. So many flowers that the shaman is going to have. Oh, this is good. Alright, so lumberjack. We could get 8 points there for 8. Can we get a sneaky 9? We can get a sneaky 9. I approve. Whether that is the best place to put you, though, is anyone's guess. Can we get a sneaky not -6? We can get a 9 there. No, we can't really get anything better. Okay, well, we'll get that 9. And we'll have a lumberyard about here, let's say. If I can get a little bit closer on this side, then maybe I can grab another mill at some point. We are going to have to work pretty hard to get that up there. Brick industry. Okay, a brickyard and a sand pit. Alright, really? Give me another sawmill. Wow, okay. Let's go for this lumber pack then. I could put a lumberyard around here maybe. Let's see, we could just go for a straight up 9 there. Oh, no, that was an 8. Damn it. Oh, well. Too late now. Oh, we'll pop you in here as well. Maybe just creep you across there because we may be able to get another lumberjack, perhaps. Brickyard gets a bonus for each nearby mason, warehouse, sandpit, and statue. And sandpit gets a bonus for brickyards. I'm assuming the sandpits have to be on sand. If they didn't, I'd be a little bit dismayed. We'll pop it over here. We'll be going for the industry. Do they lose? Ugh, they do. They do lose for being near another sandpit. So let's see if we can't get one in such a position that we can tightly bind it to another one. Let's pop down the brickyard first. Now this one will lose for being near another brickyard. Okay, I think I can possibly get both of these in such a way that they're not going to interfere. That would be about right there. Now, if I put this over about here, that should be fine. And then over here, also fine. There we go. Not bad at all. Halfway to our next threshold. The city pack or the brewer pack? Let's go for the city pack first. Ooh, another sandpit. I'm starting to think that things only unlock as if you've unlocked the higher tier. So we're going to lose 3 points for the sandpit, but we're going to make a lot more by having it over there. Sure, overall this is going to be better for us, so we'll pop it down there. We'll lose a little bit, but we'll gain more from it. Yes, I know. Can I click on them and see anything more about them? No, I can't. That's a bit of a shame. Alright. Well, where do we want to put our city? We've got some sort of mine there. Could I have a city centre up here? Oh, look at that, though. That would be rather amazing. But at the same time, I don't really want to use that spot. Let's have the city centre somewhere over here, since we're not going to impact too many of the trees by doing this. And we can have a lot of houses around it this way. Sure. Let's put down the mansions first, because they've got a much smaller area of effect. So let's really crowd in the city centre. There we go. We'll keep those two houses for the moment. Let's see what else we can get. A mason. There we go. Get a bonus for each nearby brickyard. Statue, warehouse, tower, market, city centre, plateau, temple, and wall. Loses points for masons and shamans. Okay. Let's see how this works. So, mason. We've also got a brickyard. Where do you go? Is this something I need to build? Oh, I see. Ooh, look at that. You can guess. Oh, that looks so good, though. Wow. Wow, that looks amazing. So I have to build it on the side of a wall. Of an area like this. I can get 11 there. I really do like that. I love the way that these buildings go together. That's actually incredibly charming. I approve. Mason, warehouse, sandpit. Oh, man. Should have built it all the way over there near all the sandpits. I will lose way too many points for building it there. I'll get 10 points for there. I'll get 11 points over here, and the mason itself will get a little bit better as well. Feels like a good choice, but I don't want to take up all of this valuable building space. Over there is just as good. Yeah, we'll pop you down there. There we are. Okay, some more mansions. One can go in right there. Get a goodly bit of points there. I think this upper area is going to be where we're going to have our mansions and our noble quarters. And down on the lower reaches we'll have our housing on the lower tier. Look, I'm British, okay? There's a class system in this place. It has to be. It's all I've ever known. There we go. Okay, 553 of 590. But this is our last option. A farming pack may be able to get us enough points. We tend to get quite a lot of things. Oh, wow, yeah, we got a lot of stuff there. Alright. I could get 12 points there. 15 points there. I popped it over here, I'd get 12 points, but I'd lose 3. Alright. I think it's obviously going here then. There we go. Nice. Now, we got a couple more houses. I would like the mill somewhere nearby the city centre, if we can do that. With plenty of room for farms around it. So I'm thinking... Oh, look at that. This is a lovely little spot. Did we get anything for the brickyard? No. Well, that's fine. Pop you down there. We should be able to fit quite a few farms around. I think we've got it. I think we're going to be able to move up to the next tier. Get you in there as well. Yes, indeed we are. Marvellous. Okay, so we only need to get another 56 points. I think it's time for a shaman, actually. Loads of houses. Oh my lord. It's a rather large amount of them, I must confess. Now the problem here is we can only get 9 there, but we're going to lose 3. We can get 12 on this side and lose 3. So, and we'll buff up 2 brick yards. So let's go for that. We'll lose a little bit. There we go. That's generally fine. So we've gone up a little tiny bit. Not much, but a little tiny bit. You do not want to be around any of these things, but wow, really? 48? Can we get better than that? 51. Can we get even better? 51. Going once, going twice, sold. 51 points in one go. Boom! Well, that was well worth it. Let's have a look at what we can get. A fisher. Yes, let's get a fisher. Ooh. Yes. I approve. I would like more of these in line with these items around here. Get 11 there, but we'll lose 4. Or I can do away with that and not have to suffer it. And we'll lose points for the shaman there, though. 13 around here. Have a look at the back over here. Can we get this somewhere where it's not going to be a massive pain? No, I can't quite fit it in there. 13 there, though, isn't so bad. Sure, okay. I like it. Let's get you going. Now, a fisher. City centre, warehouse, statue, hut. 14 there. I don't think we're going to be able to get... Well, no, actually, we can sort of get in line of the city centre there. But that 14 is... Oh, actually, we are still getting the city centre there. That's actually quite good. Okay. Pop it about there, then. There we go. Nice. Okay. Right, another shaman, though. I don't think we're putting you anywhere else. I could get 12 over there, maybe. Some more points around here. We've got another 21, but I'd lose so much. I could pop you over there. Two rival shamans. One is a little bit more prestigious than the other. And that's why it's on a higher elevation. That's how it works. Trust me, I know these things. 9 down here. We lose a chunk because of the mason. 17 over there. Well, let's see how this goes for now. Let's just get another field down. 12. Oh, I approve. Sure. Right, gonna want some housing. We could get a couple around there. We could even get some up here. Wow, okay. Could we? Ooh, yes we can. Could get a few around there that are gonna build off the shaman. How about you? 7 off the shaman there. Generally going to be better, because when... Oh, wait a second. I'm fairly certain... There we are. 12 right there. It's a family... It's a double family mansion. They've knocked down a couple of the walls and expanded it out. It's lovely, you see. But the rest of them, we're going to have these around here, I think. Let's see if we can't build a couple up here. One or two. Prestigious house for the more prestigious of the shamans. There we go. We've unlocked the next island. Marvellous. How about some more homes, though? We can get a lot more points by building these around the perimeter of the city centre, I think. Now it's going to start going down a little bit there, but we can still keep going. At this point, though, we're starting to run out. We'll get more points for building the homes around the mansions now, I think. So let's start doing that. 12 points for a shaman over here. This is the shaman of the people. Lives closer, doesn't live off on the top of a mountain where they can commune with the spirits quite as easily, in favor of being closer to those whose spiritual health they are there to treat. Well done. Good guy shaman, right there. We could probably fit you in, but it's not going to give us many points. We'll get a decent amount of points down here. Maybe one of the nobles has deigned to live amongst the people also. Well done. Good guy noble. Maybe possibly just doing it. Maybe wants to get elected. Are we having votes? Are people born into their position here, or is there some wiggle room? I don't know. We'll have to keep building and see how this pans out. Can I fit in another field there? Yes. 14 points, my lord. That is actually pretty good. Now we can get a fisher over here. I approve. Let's get it down. There we are. That's going to take us all the way up to the next point. We've got a fountain now. Look at this. I need you to be really close. The city centre, ideally. Come on. There's got to be some way I can fit you in. 25 points. Yes. Do it. My goodness. Okay, what can we have now? We can still have the brewing pack, but I'd like huts, actually. Some more houses. What do huts do? City centre, statue, shaman, fisher. They don't like any kind of industry, though. So they're not going to be happy there, but they don't even like... Really? You don't even like mills? How can you not like mills? They make the foods. My lord. Well, we haven't really done much over here, but I'm thinking popping down a mill just by there and having some farms growing up around that one should be quite cool. Some more mansions if we really wanted to. We could have one kind of snuck in here, perhaps. But I'd rather not, honestly. See if there's anywhere else we can fit them. Get 7s over there. No good places for the mansions right now, but you, being down here would be great. Could even get a bit better off. Let's just get a couple of huts around here. They don't seem to gain any kind of benefit from being close together. Yeah, just a couple of huts up on this little cliff face there. Okay, we've got the next one. Wow, okay, we're going well. A park. I approve. Looks like we've got our next island as well. Oh, this is going grand. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to go quite as well as this. I'm pretty happy with our little island paradise that is coming together. I could have placed that mill a bit better, I guess. Oh well. Gonna have to live with that choice now. Another lumberjack? Oh my lord. Been a while since I've seen any of you. I don't think there's a way that we're gonna get into position on that one. So we're just gonna have to live with this. Like that. We have got another mason though. Now that shaman would not be pleased with you being there. Try and squeeze you across. That would do. Sure. There we are. Now, gains bonuses from fountains, temples, towers, hop fields, plateaus, statues, city center, trees. Trees? It's going to be a bit of a tricky one. Yeah, a decent amount over there though, but kind of want to put it over here. So many people are going to benefit from this. So many. Let's pop it in there. Just nestled up. It's like it was built for it. It's like a path leading into the double mansion. Of course, the nobility get the lovely path leading to their mansion homes. Bloody bourgeoisie. Sure, we can perhaps squeeze it in about there. Get that one down there as well. And let's see, if there any... Yeah, sure. Got a few houses up here. Now, a plateau. Gets a bonus for each nearby city center, mason, plateau, or statue. What exactly is it? Wow! So many parks! So good. What is a plateau? It's big. That's what... Oh, okay. Get some bonuses down there. Get a lot of bonuses over here, though. Get an awful lot of bonuses here. Can I build this anywhere else? No, but is this something I can build on? Because if so, I don't necessarily want to build it right in the middle of the sand, but at the same time... If I can create more land, I totally want to be doing this. Let's try and make more land. And let's build this about here. Sure. I'm liking it. We're up to 1,026. This is going well, I feel. It's going really well, actually. Sure, let's go ahead and plonk you down about there. Will do. Now, as for the parks, we get a bit of a bonus there. You can get a bit of a bonus over there, honestly. How about down here? Let's find a nice little spot for this park. In amongst our people. So they can appreciate nature. They have every right. Are we going to be able to get up to there, though? Up to the amount that we're going to need? I'm not sure about this one. I think we may have reached the limit of this particular island. Let's see. I might... No, I can get it. Ooh. Is there more than that? Or is it... Again, a path leading directly to the nobility gets a massive bonus. Everyone else can just go jog on, apparently. But no, you get something amazing. And now you're going to get a water feature as well. I refuse. I refuse to give in. I'm going to pop it over there. But that is going to be our run on this island. And I think that's probably a good wrapping up point for this first taste. What a charming little game this is. Again, I feel a very strong sort of mini Metro vibe or Reus vibe from this. It's a strategy game that has got a much calmer pace. The objective just seems to be enjoy yourself. It's kind of a Bob Ross of strategy games. I like it. We have got many happy little accidents going on in this. And lots of happy little trees as well. But that's going to be it from me. I can imagine myself streaming this. It'd be fantastic for chill streams. Whether or not I cover more of this on the channel, well, that comes down to how much interest there is. Do let me know in the comments if you've enjoyed this, if you'd like to see more of this, or just more games like this in the future. But that's going to be it from me. So until next time, and as always, do take care, everyone.